Editing is a simple yet inevitable part of most content creation, be it movies, series, of educational or YouTube videos, basically anything that's in video format. Now, you may be asking yourselves, how do I start editing? Isn't it hard? Well, good news, it's actually pretty easy. Just very time consuming. Takes an average of 1 hour to edit 1 minute video. And of course, beginners take about double the time, so yeah, fun. To start your editing journey, you'll need an editing app and something to edit audio. Now remember, a good editor can make art with iMovie on a 1995 Windows Vista, and a bad one can make terrible slop with DaVinci on a $1,000 MacBook. But decent editing software will save you hours of time. I personally recommend the following: from best to DaVinci, Premiere Pro, Kdenlive, Lightworks, CapCut, and Windows Editor. All of these, of course, have their ups and downs. DaVinci is technically the best, but it's complicated as hell to learn, and you'll need a NASA level computer to actually use it. Premiere Pro can do basically anything you need, but you still need a decent PC, and more importantly, it costs money. Kdenlive runs on a potato and can do basically anything, but it's kinda hard to use. The more complicated features, but it's still possible most of the time. Lightworks is usable, but it's all, to say the least, unintuitive and laggy. CapCut has the basic fun gist, but it's more inefficient, and most of the interesting stuff is behind the paywall and has a watermark. And finally, the inbuilt Windows editor means you're either desperate or like to suffer, like it doesn't have many benefits. Personally, we're broke and our PCs are held together with hopes and dreams, so we're using Kden Live.
The first thing you will need before you can make all those edits, insert all of media you will use: video, audios, photos, all that. Either organize it on a need to use basis. It aren't really fun. Sporting through 50 photos trying to find one clip. If you want to edit anything more complex than moving PNG, you need to use a different layers. Different layers. You need to overpainting layers to add music to your voice, multiple picture at the same time, etc. For example, we use two audios layers, one for music and one for voice and sound effects. And we have six videos layer, one for the sky background, and then a couple for each effect. This is how to add them. Anyways, that's the basics. Thanks for your watching.